you're selling your house, the person who makes the highest offer is the best buyer, right? Well, maybe not. I'm Nicola Hume, and in this episode I'm going to let you into the little secrets that property professionals use to choose the right buyer, because it's not always about the price. You see, when you accept an offer, the marketing on your home usually stops. Other buyers are less interested in properties under offer, and if you don't have the best buyer in place, you could waste a lot of time and money. So, here are some things that you should always consider before accepting an offer. By the way, if you love insider info and top property tips, then sign up to our newsletter and then you can get them delivered straight into your inbox. There is a link on the notes below. What to consider about your buyer. First, does the buyer have finances in place? Mortgage applications can take up to 3 months and are one of the primary reasons that house sales take time. Plus, there's always the chance that something goes wrong with the application and the buyer fails to get a mortgage on your property. With cash buyers, you don't have to worry about waiting for the application to go through or being rejected. So, if speed is important to you, it might be worth accepting a slightly lower offer from a cash buyer. On the other hand, if you're yet to find somewhere to move to, you may not want a buyer who's pushing to complete ASAP. If a buyer needs a mortgage, you must make sure that they can provide proof of a mortgage in principle. This confirms that a lender is willing to lend them up to a certain amount of money. It's a form of validation that lets you know that you're dealing with someone who can afford to buy your property. If the buyer needs to sell their home, do they have a firm offer in place? If so, are they in a chain? Because this is potentially a risky scenario, because if one sale falls through in a property chain, there's often a domino effect, which results in the other sales in the chain collapsing. I am speaking from experience here. Next, you'll want to know if you're dealing with a buyer who is serious and organised. Have they engaged a solicitor, for instance? These are all things that a good estate agent should have covered. While your agent can't determine everything about a buyer, they can help you to identify the good ones. Buyer verification is important, and the best estate agents provide you with a full and clear picture of the prospective buyer and their circumstances. Agents should tell you if the buyer is purchasing with cash or with a mortgage. They will also let you know if a buyer is in a chain and how eager they are to deal and proceed with the purchase. Armed with this information, you can decide on the best offer to accept or negotiate. And if you have any reservations, you can relay these onto your estate agent, who will be able to mediate on your behalf. Once an offer has been accepted, they all get to work ensuring everything runs smoothly for both parties. As you can see, getting the best price might be your primary objective, but getting the best buyer may sway you towards accepting a slightly lower offer if the conditions are right. Hopefully, you're now armed with the information to help you feel confident about how to choose a buyer for your house. So hit that alert button and join us again next time for more top property tips.